It may have been the weirdest thing.
Welcome back,
said.
everyone. Jesus Christ.
And the best part is, it's true!
I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer. We're supposedly playing D&D? Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Totally.
When we can.
Today's game brought to you by the sponsor of Imagination.
We don't use it enough.
I imagine that you like me.
We're not sponsored by anyone. We're having fun playing games. If you're on any of the, if you're watching on YouTube, come on over to some of the live stream stuff. Mixer, DLive, Twitch, any of the above. We're available.
Yes, Father.
We're having fun. Last we left our heroes, what the hell happened?
We got the ever-living shit beat out of us.
Hold on, let me go to my notes.
Go ahead.
I got this.
You got this. Oh yeah, diary.
So a giant frog attacked us. That was fun.
Chauncey Jr. enjoyed his outing.
What?
We found this town, but it was a ghost town. But it wasn't a ghost town because we got attacked by invisible monsters.
Yeah.
And they kidnapped Chauncey and put him in a basement and tried to kill us.
It puts the lotion on her skin.
That's all I remember.
And we basically stabbed invisible things. And the dice gods were with us.
I got to avoid that because that would be very annoying.
Basil discovered he can cast spells.
Yeah. Need to make a note of that.
We had traveled for a few
This
days.
motherfucker got magic. Turn him
because
into the police immediately.
It's taking forever
You
just to
didn't
get
renew
where we have to
your
get to.
registration, so
I
Yes,
am
he did.
registered.
but you need to
He's
renew it.
registered for Layton's magic, so he's fine.
So,
Besides, you weren't there.
Yeah.
we ended our session with you guys
Going the fuck to sleep. Some of us were hurt.
taking a long rest.
Was it long rest? I got short rest.
Oh no, short
Yeah,
rest. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
y'all were doing short rest.
Yeah, and I rolled high enough that
You know, like
Most of you were.
I was doing it at 16 to 17 hit points. But I'm not gonna spend my hit die on it.
I was at 2 of 20.
Yeah.
So, you finish your short rest. What do you guys want to do?
Yay.
We went to the outside of the town on the opposite end of the forest that we came in.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where we short rested.
Just simplicity.
So, do we
across
wanna
a
go
short
back
or
in
long rest, or
and-
just a long rest?
Like, check the houses? Or...
I'd be afraid we're gonna run into more of that shit.
I'd rather stay the
One
fuck
that-
out of there.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Just wanted to run the option by. Because that house that I checked inside looked a lot like how Fritz's cabin was.
Ransacked?
Yep.
Destroyed?
Mm-hmm.
Something stolen?
Well, since there's no people here, then that would make sense that everything's been ransacked.
Did it look like they left in a hurry or that they got murdered?
No, more like...
No, there was blood everywhere.
More like no one's
Actually-
there, so everything got toppled to be tossed, as some people would knock
Like
over
I
a
said,
bathhouse.
I kind of remember when I came back to tell you guys, Chauncey was missing.
Oh, yeah.
So, no blood. There was...
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a chance there might still be valuables.
Are
Are
you going
you-
to take that chance for those invisible bullshits?
Are you in... Which of
It's
you
not
guys is
that
the
we want to
looting
take
type?
the chance, it's do I want to take the chance?
Chance, I can see you wanting to try and do that, but...
I feel like we need to keep an eye on everybody a little bit more.
Back to back?
4 by
Front
4.
to front?
Ass to elbow.
It's a
Walk in
weird ass
circles.
formation.
Never heard that.
Ass to elbow.
Everybody stuck asshole to elbow.
I don't think I have.
It's when there's a bunch of people in a really tight spot.
Hmm.
As my late grandfather used to say, too many fucking people and too many people fucking.
Anywho,
I can get behind that.
where are we going? Are we gonna go to the camp or are we gonna loot some dead people? Or, sorry, dead empty houses?
Oh, it restores on a short rest. All channel divinity restores on a short or long rest.
Mhm.
Yay.
So do we press on, or do we...
I'd rather not
Check.
loot. but
I
that's
would
just
rather
me.
stay very far away from this place if at all possible now.
I'm all for that.
Or do you want another shadow noose?
Things around here are worth investigating, but they're very dangerous as well.
Yes.
We have a more pressing matter than that. With this camp.
Well,
These assholes.
this might be related, you know.
True. But there's nobody here. There's no latent evidence. Ever. Also.
Ever.
Either is what I meant to say.
There's no evidence ever.
We have found a beer or two when I was walking around the town, I heard.
Ether way we do this.
I say we go that way.
That's gonna be a new thing. I don't know Ether.
Are you gonna kill me and send me to the ether? Or do you just want to go huff some aether?
Mm,
Or huff some ether?
So you're going to continue to your journey.
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna continue the journey to the camp.
Okay.
Around here is a fuddy-duddy, not looking for stuff to sell.
Alright, so
There's
we
nobody to sell, to
so we
sell
shoot-
it to.
ether that one or that one.
I'll show you that there.
So, you continue the rest of the day because you got there about noonish.
Sounds right.
So it's about half a day. You travel for another 4 to 5 hours, and it's uneventful.
Fair enough.
First watch.
Sweet. 18.
18.
You can have the night off.
Oi.
Second watch.
Second watch.
Rush.
At disadvantage though.
Yep.
So that's a really good roll, but it's gonna matter for shit.
It's cocked.
That is.
That's not bad.
Nice.
You got
16.
slightly above average.
Okay. Third watch.
Third watch from the sun.
That's a 3.
It is a 3. That would be a 6.
6. Okay.
Cool, we get assassinated on third watch.
Usually.
It's always your fault.
Always.
You finish your watches with no incidences. You get a long rest.
Hey!
Hey,
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
I don't like your cleric.
I don't like our cleric either. He seems a little shifty.
So,
I was seeing double for a while.
I need a perception check from one person, and I need a survival check from somebody as well.
Oh, I'll do a survival check.
Wait. Your survival is better.
You should be looking
Yes.
out for the survival of
Well,
the group.
I mean,
out
my
here.
survival and my perception are the same.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. They're +3. What are yours? +5. Okay.
But we gotta do
Really
separate.
good at looking at things.
No, they could be the same person. But
Oh,
I
okay.
just need 2 rolls. I don't know who
Does
the hell's
anybody
gonna-
else
Yeah.
want to take another?
I think I'm the best at perception. I'm not sure.
What's your perception? skill?
7.
I'll
Yeah.
do
I've
survival.
got wisdom as a cleric. that's
Definitely do
important.
perception then.
Perception
I
with
got
or
survival.
survival.
Hey, sweet.
22 for perception.
24 for survival.
See, we did it.
Nicely done.
Now, if there's a nature check, I'm the boss.
So, your survival check means you stay on the right path.
+6.
And the perception, you, as it starts to get closer to nightfall, you see what looks like smoke in the distance. Probably a campfire.
A campfire, like singular.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let everybody know. We probably shouldn't stop here if there's a campfire nearby.
About how far away is it?
That's a good question. Is it like on the horizon or is it?
No, it's a couple of probably half a mile.
Positionally wise on where we know we're headed.
Same path.
It's on the same path, just not as close to
Like,
the camp.
If you keep going down the path, you'll hit wherever it is.
Okay, so we're coming up on the borders of the camp.
Possibly.
Not a good place to sleep.
Or somebody who's on their way to the camp. Like us.
If they send out a patrol, or if this is the patrol, we should go ahead and take care of it.
We should Skype. Skype.
Now it's talking funny! You're a witch!
Scout it out.
I
All
don't think
sneaky
either
like
of them are well.
to make sure if it's good guys or bad guys.
And also could be new recruits.
Could be.
I mean, he did say he was sending somebody behind you, but if they're
No, these are in front of us.
If you're
so
coming out
there's
this
some
way,
people
it's not
from
by
the
accident.
camp, from the town.
I don't know. I don't think we should split up, but I know we're not fully all sneaky.
Yeah, I could have one of you like that, but
Pretty good at it.
Yeah, apparently you can also change into a rat.
Yeah, I can change to a lot of things.
rats just wouldn't be effective.
I just feel like it would
Changing
be a bad
too
idea.
far away,
If they're looking
'cause
for food. I
they
don't
don't
want to
move
get
very
stabbed.
Can you do a flag squirrel?
We're still
Seems like that could get
roughly half a mile away.
you.
You can always get closer. And then maybe have a rat or something go check it out.
Or to do it. What do you suppose I should turn into?
We had a rat.
Or
And
try a
Charles.
cat maybe, or a fox.
Got a rat here.
Yeah.
Since we're in the woods, don't want to stick out.
You've never seen a mouse in the woods.
No, mouse is fine.
Ah,
That's what I
yeah.
was saying. A mouse, a cat, or a fox maybe.
Give me a second.
No, obviously you want to be a python.
I can turn
That's
into
what I was saying. If she did like a python, or he did like a python or a polar bear, then that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
What about a lizard?
Like king. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lizards you could do.
There were definitely lizards in the woods.
And I'll turn into a lizard.
Let's keep in mind we're about a half a mile away.
We'll get closer first.
But we should probably be sneaking.
Yep.
Yes.
Or as quiet as possible.
Quietly advance towards Le Camp.
Give me your stealth rolls.
Who are you giving it?
Before we start stealthing, I think I'll spread it around.
I've already rolled mine, so don't worry.
Yeah, go ahead. You get advantage
What?
on stealth.
Wait, what do you mean?
You get advantage
He's
on.
casting a thing that gives you advantage on stealth.
Yes.
I have blessing of the trickster.
What is
That's an
that?
18.
21 on my stealth.
10.
18,
19.
19.
Of course, the one who's supposed to be sneaky is not sneaky.
Well, I'm sorry, my fucking stats were shit.
What was yours again?
10.
10.
You get noticed and picked out.
The ranger is just not proficient.
It
Blending
appears in
in
your
with
throat
the
for some
surroundings,
I'm proficient in blending in with
rocks
mountains.
and shit.
So, you get closer to the campsite. You stop a ways out, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're turning into a lizard
Yeah,
and crawling into the camp.
yeah.
Okay. Give me your perception roll as a lizard.
You use the monster stats for perception.
You get to keep your own proficiencies though.
Yeah.
So perception is the lizard, but then
Yeah.
okay. Oop, I'm not using that one. I hate that die. So wisdom. Wow,
She keeps her wisdom.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Your stats for
Your
creatures are
Your mental
strength,
stats.
dex,
and con.
and con.
Your mental stats are your
So
own.
I got
Yes.
an 8.
Shit.
What did you roll?
A 6.
She is a lizard.
You have a plus what percent? Oh,
Yeah. It's a +3, so.
okay. So 9.
9.
9!
9.
Oh, okay.
9.
So, you get up into the camp, and like, you see a campfire,
That's
and
it.
a bedroll, and that's it.
Does it smell human?
Give me a perception.
Nope.
You should roll the other dice.
Yeah, that one was rolling better for me.
What you have there?
7.
7.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
Okay.
7 total?
You've never used a lizard's
It's-
scent before.
It's
to
my
know?
first time.
No, shit, that's a snake.
You should go bite it.
And then you get shot.
As you're like walking around in the camp and trying to look around, you do notice a coming out of the woods is a guy, one person, and he's got a little bit of limbs with him and a few like pieces of tree,
Okay.
and he sets it down and like puts it onto the fire pit, and he looks over and he little friend, come here, little friend.
I run away.
Very
Danger!
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Lizards will run away when somebody gets close to them.
Now,
I scurry and hide behind somebody.
now wasn't the crazy dude with
Because
the
like
cat
that.
at the gates?
Oh, that's why. So he failed on his
No,
sneak because she ran right to him.
and so do you like scurry completely off, or do you like just get out of the campsite?
Out of the campsite.
Okay, but you like continue to watch him for a second.
Yeah, like I guess I should do a hide skill, or lizards can crawl under anything.
I mean, you can give me another stealth roll.
It's just another stealth roll.
Gonna suck when that hour pops back. Just
Oh.
your dice suck tonight.
Yeah, they do.
What we got?
That was a 4.
Jesus.
Well, you do get to
You
use
see-
the lizards on that.
Oh no, you actually still have
Oh,
the
yeah.
trickster. You get advantage.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you do.
and you do have advantage. It's better.
10. 10.
Okay.
One person has twigs.
Tried to eat me.
He stokes the fire for a minute, and then he opens up his pack and pulls out a what looks like a rabbit,
Mhm.
and he spits it and like puts it over the fire, and as he's sitting there and like turning it, he looks up and you didn't go far. Are you one of their friends? Do
What
they
it was?
have pets?
What?
Yeah, you can't speak actually.
No, I'm just thinking what.
He goes, wham.
Whatever would a lizard do in that situation?
Like eyeball.
Oh shit, my contact!
We hear him speaking though, right?
You hear him talking, like you can hear mumbling, but you
Yeah, we
can't
wouldn't
make
know
out
that
what he's saying.
distinctly unless we got closer. He seems to be taking a while.
Runs away. All the way. Runs away all the way.
Oh god, I'm a notice.
It's more of a cat than a lizard.
Hey, lizards always run away when they see me. So I'm just going by my experience. I try to grab it and it goes, nope.
So what are you doing?
I ran away.
I know. So what are you doing?
Like, are you running just out of view again, or?
No, I'm like running all the way away and like.
To us?
Yeah.
It's like, no, she's gonna run as a lizard for another 48 minutes.
I mean, it's been about 15
Okay.
at the point that like he decides to run away. And it is one of those for you guys, it's probably been about 20 minutes because it's about 5 minutes for the lizard to make it over to the camp, and
yeah.
So after about 30 minutes, you make it back to where your friends are.
Is this one of ours or not?
It's like, I don't know, lizard's
I'm
pretty
hungry.
tasty.
I'm like.
It was Psycho.
So what are you doing?
I turned back into my normal form.
Okay.
So what did you just see?
Oh, there's a dude, and he tried to. I don't know what. It's just one guy that I saw. And he was soaking a fire and he was eating a rabbit.
Was he gone?
Kid doesn't know what spitting is.
You've seen Gaunt before. We know what they look like. I'm asking you, does he look like one of
With
those
my
Gaunt
perception, I
fellas?
probably didn't notice.
Oh.
All I know is I was terrified.
If it's just one, we could always go see.
Yeah. Or we just leave him the hell alone.
Mm.
He's just eating a rabbit.
He did ask if I was one of friends. If he could have pets.
If we had pets.
Yeah.
I'll say we introduce ourselves with the.
I mean,
Who's the most pleasant chap we have?
Not me.
It seems like
Who has the higher charisma score?
I have a plus
you
2
do.
of my
Them.
charisma.
Yeah, I got a +2.
And I got persuasion, so.
My persuasion is.
I'm a cop, I'm not such a
+3,
No.
So.
political business in this party. We are not begging anyone. We are not lying to anyone.
I got +4 deception and persuasion. I don't know.
Then you're probably better off then.
Poor bastard's the better option.
Mm-hmm.
We can at least share camp, maybe. At least watch each other's backs tonight.
Yeah.
We could at least try.
I'm gonna-
And if he becomes hostile, then he becomes hostile.
Yeah.
And we give him
I'll walk up,
Psycho as a
not
pet.
all the way to the camp,
What?
but in plain
Yes, we have
view.
pets.
and
You're
just-
literally the closest thing. You can turn into animals.
Fair.
Well, it's always supposed to be sneaking around, but you can never be too careful out here.
No, you're quite alright.
I'm with others.
Well, I figured as much. One of them's a little louder than the others.
Crunch,
But
crunch,
we
crunch,
will.
crunch.
You got a
We-
little pet lizard.
He's not really a lizard.
And at that, he.
You turned him into a newt.
Well, anyway,
It's a flip.
we were about ready to break or to make camp tonight, and seeing as you're out here by yourself, we were wondering if we might be able to share your campsite and help. Maybe we help each other watch each other's backs tonight.
Oh,
Oh, but I'm never alone. Joy.
you more than welcome to join. It's not always that I get company.
So I it's like, all right, guys, come on out.
I assume we were kind of following.
Well, I mean, he did say he was going ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. to kind of just like not like just rush up on them with 4 people.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Yeah. So do y'all come out?
He, well, I don't have enough food for all of us. But you're welcome to use me for them.
We've got rations. Well, thank you.
Did you ever hunt?
What's your name, friend?
I have the honor of being named after the wonder Cassius.
Spelled with
History
a C,
check.
like
What I know
normal.
about that?
Yeah, somebody besides me do a history check.
Me.
It's like a cleric knows fuck all about religion.
Yeah, give me a history check.
I got 12.
I did not.
I don't even have proficiency in history, and that's not.
As long as it's not
appropriate.
David Gillespie, I'm fine. I'm
Um,
gonna slap that man.
David Gillespie. I love the fact that name keeps coming back up.
What was that name of the guy that was running for office and that city?
Nobody knew.
No, David Gillespie is the guy that wrote the piss poor med book.
Horribly written. Horribly. I don't think he understood what he was
You
doing.
bought it. I mean,
A couple of them were right.
Some, but not enough.
Didn't I give you guys a history, like a small history printout?
Yeah. Very small, very brief. Oh wait, is Cassius the brother?
It's one of the brothers.
hmm?
Oh, that poor son of a bitch. If it's the brother I'm thinking of.
Sorry, I gotta go back to page 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my my notes on it.
Carius, bros argued, blah blah blah.
He was the one that was for free free cast magic. If I remember correctly. The brother who won wanted to control magic and limit it.
Isn't the ruler of Tyria Carius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carius.
So not Cassius.
Nope. So what'd you get on your history check?
A 12.
12?
Eight.
The name Cassius is the
Why your intelligence? You've got to be able to cast spells. Got it.
the only thing that you know about it, the name Cassius, is it's the great grandfather of the 2 brothers.
Hmm. You can't really convey that to everybody because it's like, hey guys, he's talking about that one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, having a separate conversation in front of somebody is always
It'd
kind
be
of
like,
rude.
oh, so the grandfather of the
Great grandfather.
great grandfather of
Yes.
them.
That gentleman.
I am he.
This one has the pleasure of being.
And you all are?
I'm Psycho.
Dane McManus.
Basil.
And my name is Chauncey.
Do you mind if I do something real quick?
Depends on
Oh
what you're
boy.
doing.
Oh, what does he look like now that we're kind of up close and personal?
He's very skinny. Looks like but
But
he's
not like a gaunt.
I mean,
His
he's-
eyes aren't sunken in or anything like
no,
that.
but he's got pale skin, and is just really thin, like he's malnourished,
Hmm.
Might be hermitish.
possibly.
Okay.
Black hair, but it has stains of gray in it.
Salt and pepper hair.
No,
Really?
stains of gray, as in there's something like mud or something in it that's causing it to
okay.
be gray, not natural.
Oh, my bad.
Touch of gray.
He continues to like turn the rabbit, and I just want to make sure that I'm safe.
Like I
Go
said,
ahead.
I understand the caution. Because we too would like to be safe.
And he like pulls out. At this point, he pulls out a little, what looks like a glass rod, and
Little glass vials filled with green ooze and.
he like holds it up and like sort of like uses it to look through it to look at all of you, and he interesting, and he puts it back.
What was that?
So most of you know how to do magic.
Very recent.
Anyway,
These two especially.
yes, some more. Click.
Me?
Have you been informed of the recent events?
How long have we been traveling at this point?
Like a week
Little
and a
over
half.
a 10-day.
Yeah.
So, now we've been kind of traveling for a bit.
So, there's a wonderful thing going on. We have the chance of meeting a new deity.
Oh.
Shit.
And those with magic would definitely be beneficial to join with our deity.
Out of character. I was fucking right.
What?
He's one of them.
Oh, he's on his way. Yeah, for sure.
Because they're called the Brotherhood, and they are worshiping a new god.
I pull out a share of ration and I offer it to him. And
From the West, really
because
good
of the way he
recruiting.
looks, he might be hungry.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
so, what's about this new deity?
Well, he's not really a new deity as much as he's an old deity. A deity lost to ages.
Older than Barth?
It's questionable.
Damn.
Perhaps related to.
Well, I mean, what's he on about?
Well, magic as it is seems to falter away from him.
Like he can't use it?
I've noticed that myself a couple times.
No, as in, as you attempt to use magic, problems arise.
Oh.
Within his influence and his love, it is stable.
What's this new deity's name?
Ah, the Great One. I cannot say his name.
So we call him the Great One?
That is as we are calling him currently.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're all warlocks.
Perception and try to like get a feel for his.
You want insight?
Oh, insight. Yes, insight. To kind of see if he's being.
Forthright?
Yeah, when we said like he can't say his name, did that
Yeah,
come across as like a?
yeah, give me an insight check.
4, 19.
19? He seems to be telling the truth on that.
Yeah, so he just can't stay. It might be part of their tradition not to say his name. Seems alright, but he'd still offered the ration
He
while I'm kind of feeling him out.
he looks at you and he's, I have a rabbit. Why do I need a ration?
Seems like the first rabbit you've had in a while.
No, it is not.
Okay. I'm definitely taking that as a red flag. Because if he's eating well, he shouldn't look so gaunt. He just ain't gone full gaunt yet.
You never go full gaunt.
Eventually, you turn into a slime.
Once you
Would
go
you
gaunt,
be-
you never. Well,
Would you be happen to be traveling toward a camp near the lake?
No.
Or would this be the camp near the lake?
I
don't think there is a camp near a lake.
Okay.
It was 8 days and then.
So we're about where we should be, and he's saying there's no camp.
No, we're not 8 days yet.
Aren't we at like 4 or 5?
We're like at 3 or 4.
4.
Yeah.
You're at 4.
So we're
The
not
third,
near it.
the half day of the third was when you found the village.
Yeah.
So you just finished your 4th.
I don't think we're quite as close to that camp we were talking about.
You keep mentioning the camp.
There were rumors at an inn we were at that there's a big gathering or some kind of camp, and we were just kind of interested to see what that was.
There is a gathering, but not near a lake.
They give us shit information then.
So you are planning to join?
I just wanted to hear it out.
Ah. The Great One will be mighty glad to see you. If you're lucky enough, he'll actually join.
But apparently, we don't even know where it is. We were told it should be about, 7, 8 days from where we got at the lake. And, we're on day 4, and apparently it's not at a lake.
Well, I mean, 8 days. Not sure where you were talking about, where you met whoever. But the camp that I mentioned is within that time frame.
Okay.
So it moves.
We've been there for a week or 2.
Right then. Well, that's where we were headed. So
It's not hard to miss. Once you get to the other side of the lake, you'll be able to see and find it easily.
Probably a lot of cook fires and whatnot, yeah.
Exactly.
Don't mind me asking, why aren't you there?
I've been sent out on a mission
To recruit.
to bring the good word of our Lord.
Of the Great One.
Ah.
The good word of the Great One. But follow around the lake, and we should be able to spot it from smokes.
Yes.
Very well. It's gonna suck ass if this is the Great One that we're talking to.
Oh shit, yeah, I think about that.
leader.
So what? Where did you hear? You've obviously heard of us.
Heard about it from a guy in Farron. For me.
Okay.
We were in Farron. That's where everything.
And then we
So
heard,
it's a half truth.
we also
Well, actually, I
heard
heard
some.
about all of this from a guy in Farron.
We also heard rumors at the inn.
What inn would that be?
Well, no, the one in Farron, and then there was one on the way here. I don't remember the name of it.
Cloudbread or
Not
Uh,
Cloudbread.
Under the mountain.
Heaven Bread.
The
or
Inn
whatever.
Under the Mountain is the name of it.
Nonsense.
Well, I thought it was the inn was staying at in
Yeah.
Farron.
Oh, the one in Farron was lovingly nicknamed the Airloaf.
The Airloaf, yes. We
We found out that information at the Airloaf.
She's why I'm not lying.
Wait. Heard about it from a lovely gentleman, I think wearing red robes at the Airloaf.
I think he was wearing red robes.
Oh gosh, stop! Shut up.
No. I didn't write down what rose, but heard about it from a guy at the Airloaf in Farron.
Interesting.
Good conversation's hard to come by, especially when you're traveling alone for 4 or 10 days or more at a time.
I'm sort of used to it.
But being a fan raised up a bit of, a bit of interest and all, and I'd like to know more.
I'm sure people will be able to give you all of the details. If you've got questions, though, I will try to answer.
Lore time.
Now this camp is not too close to the wastes, right? I know that's supposed to be forbidden territory.
The West is forbidden by those that don't understand it.
Well, if the Great One can make magic work properly for its believers, wouldn't it be feasible for the Great One to protect them from the waste's effects?
Oh, that would make sense.
A bit more honesty on our part.
Every time I'm saying it, I'm having to struggle not to say the Great Old One.
We were
Then the
we were
Archfiend
involved
shows
in the incident, Farron, where some people were attacking.
Are you talking to him about this?
Yes, actually, I am being straight up. We were involved in that incident.
It was a shame. It was ordained to be carried out.
That city was supposed
Well-
to die.
From my reckoning and understanding, their magic didn't work very well.
Being away from the Great One, your magic will go back to the way that things have been tainted with.
So it's a certain radius around him.
Yes,
Have you seen this great?
I have.
That's very useful information. But if you don't mind me asking, why would his followers be just killing at random?
Bringing down those injustices brought upon us, lives have to be shed.
I do appreciate your honesty. And my interest in learning about your Great One is genuine. I would like to learn more.
I'm sure he would enjoy your company.
much as the when the oozes come in contact,
What about the oozes?
they ask that we join them. Are they related to this?
They are but a small smidgen of what is to be carried away from the Great One.
Got it.
So they're a part of the Great One.
Yes and no.
They're a part and a part.
That's a bad joke.
Wasn't a joke.
It sounded like a joke.
But
Etherwar.
let us make up a camp, and what we usually divide into our 3 watches. It's the safest thing we know how to do. But maybe you have some abilities that would allow us to be safer.
No.
Can you see in the dark?
Only those that are not of this plane can see in the dark. Or those that have been tainted with other ill omens.
Well, anyway, just
Or other races.
we'll go ahead and just, since you're awake, could you just join and help with the first watch, and then we'll watch over you while you sleep.
Sleep is that of those that are weak and not well maintained.
So,
Okay, these guys are fucking warlocks at this point. And they worship the Great Old One. These guys are fucking Great Old One warlocks. And they've got the no eating, no sleeping invocation.
Well, I mean, he
Oh my
eats.
god, that makes so much fucking sense, too.
aha. Well, you don't need to sleep then, right?
I just need to meditate. Much like some of the ill-bred others.
Yes.
The brother who lost the war, and I'm needing this for lore, was he the one that was, like, enslaved fucking everyone? It's not human?
No.
Okay.
No, that's the current system we have.
Well, even humans are slaves in this.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember which brother enlisted the dwarves.
Neither of them.
Oh, I thought they did.
That's a different war.
Oh, okay.
That's the Unification War.
Gotcha.
That's further back.
Gotcha. Like, great-great-grandfather back?
He does seem to be rather anti.
He's against half-breeds.
He's against other races.
Hey, cool. Thankfully, we're all human.
We're very interested, like I said, in knowing more about this Great One, because
Yeah.
if he really can make magic work, that would be a great boon to this existence.
I wish I could show you the
schmoozing.
fact that it is true.
But you're away from him.
It is.
We'll just have to go
We
further
just
in.
sleep and then make our way to the camp then.
But you're not headed to the camp, you're headed away from.
It's
No.
on a mission.
I'm headed to another city.
Okay.
Pray tell, is it a secret mission?
No, not exactly.
Would
What
this
is
be
this
a mission
Great One
similar
having you
to one
do?
of Parent?
Like, if we're to join, what are the type of stuff that he'll have us do?
We have to have civilization. And civilization comes as it does for everyone. But to let others know that we
Mating.
exist. What do you do in your daily life?
Ah, okay. Eat, sleep, hunt.
It'd be the same.
Okay.
Are you just trying to find a home?
We have a home. The problem is, no one believes us. No one believes that we should exist. No one believes he exists.
That's why they're coming out of the wastes.
Okay.
And he would like to expand his influence as far as he can.
To enlighten everybody.
You cast magic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like it to not
Yeah.
cause you to die randomly?
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just
To lift the restriction of the laws based on that. If it was no longer dangerous, there would be no need for those laws.
Exactly.
So I take it you guys come from the wastes.
Not all of us.
Not all. Like some that were recruited.
Recruit sounds like
It's kind of like indoctrination.
Conversion.
They willing conversion.
you need to choose your word very carefully. Because,
They joined willfully.
yes. Much like I did.
Poor choice of words. I understand, but if you're trying to spread his word, wouldn't Cress be a prime place to do that at?
That is not my mission.
Fair.
I am to go elsewhere. Maybe it is yours. Or his. Or his.
I don't suspect that his particular brand is a convert or die type, is it?
If we kill people that do not believe, there's no way to prove to them that they are ill-informed. And killing all those that do not believe would be wiping out more than half of humanity. Because never in any conversion is there a full conversion.
That's good to know.
If you follow the
Cleric,
histories
I can
of
understand that.
other places, an army comes in and takes over. The city continues as it was, under new management. There are some that are in the city that do not like the new management. There are some that take them willingly. The next army comes in a few hundred years later. Same thing. But at this point, you also have those that still have the old management's belief from the original start. So now we have 3 factions, and so forth. When those factions start to cause problems, you remove them.
Makes sense.
Until they cause problems, we can live in existence and harmony.
If I wasn't playing a lawful good character, this would be pretty convincing.
My character's perfectly fine with what he just said.
I know.
Me and you are in the same boat. We're like,
But,
If we went to this gathering,
like, I completely agree with the peaceful coexistence.
would we be safe?
Depends
On what?
on how you treat everyone else.
Kindly, usually.
Well, except for when people try to stab us in our sleep.
I'm not opposed to understanding
That's
a different point of
self-defense.
view. Because mine was given to me more of a do this and face worse.
So
Oh, are you trying to convert, Sir Cleric?
he takes a second and looks you over again, and he school of roving, and you were forced. So you are indebted to people. This is exactly what we want to get rid of. Why should you have to be indebted to learn to use the things that come to you naturally?
Well, the reason for my debt is, I was trying to steal from them. But
Wow,
Still.
he's real honest.
yeah, it helps you get in later.
How did you wind up in our party again?
Yeah.
Just
You
some
pick him
drink.
up out of the jail cell.
He needed extra hands.
Apparently.
I'm classic moral
Sticky
winner
hands.
kind of.
I'm just leaning back listening to this at this point.
Well, are y'all still willing to go to the gathering?
Sure.
Yes, I want to know more.
That's where we're going.
We're gonna learn less from looking rather than being there and listening.
Fair.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, good night.
dinner in bed. We're getting to the point where we might start being exhausted. So
Oh, we're just having a lovely little chat in the night.
yeah.
Besides, we can each have, like, what is it, like 2-hour watches?
Yeah.
We can have 2-hour conversations with this guy because he apparently doesn't sleep.
Meditates.
There's a one point where I'll have to shut down for.
Like 10 minutes.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4 hours.
That's an elf that does trance.
Meditation.
Hard to
It
say.
may
It's a
be
new
the same
breed.
as trance, but
Could be a new breed of who knows what.
Yeah, we can do individual conversations
Okay.
if you want.
So you guys are gonna start slowly passing out?
Mm-hmm.
Be first.
Here, you need this little sleeping tonic.
before you do that, let me
Let me give you this ooze.
rosemary,
I will help you
a
understand.
little lavender in it.
Yeah,
Chloroform,
like
man.
Chloroform.
Make you pass the fuck out.
Yeah. I thought Nightshade would do the same thing though.
No,
Nightshade will kill you.
Well, I meant like wouldn't like a little bit not kill you though?
No, it's
Yeah.
Nightshade is.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
letting the fantasy worlds get the best of me because in Game of Thrones, if you only had a little bit, you wouldn't die.
Yeah, that's called Taste of Nightshade. And it is a definite fantasy potion.
Okay.
Like, just a very small amount of Nightshade will kill you.
You know,
those are
they,
the tears of least.
they consider tomatoes to be part of the nightshade family.
no, they
But
are part
it's-
of it.
They are
Well,
part
right,
of it.
but
They didn't eat it for so long because of how closely it resembled.
no. The
Or
reason
the plant.
the reason they thought the tomato was poisonous was because the acid of it would eat away at the lead plate,
Oh.
and so they'd eat the tomato and get lead poisoning from the plate because of the acid.
That's interesting.
Right?
I didn't know that.
Anyways,
Oh,
we're going
yeah.
to take a quick break because it's about that time, and we'll come back with a little bit more.
Watches.
Some
in a few minutes.
pizza. Johnson's gonna have a bit of
This
pizza.
break brought to you by Generic Food.
Stick around. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes.
That's accurate.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris. For those that are just joining us, we're in the middle of some Dungeons and Dragons. So, last we left off, you guys were about to take a
Long rest.
long rest with some watches with dude.
It's crazy dude.
Yep.
But we're not going to tell that to his face.
Oh no.
I don't think he's crazy.
So who's taking first watch?
That'd be me.
Okay.
It can't get any lower than that.
Is that a 1?
Yeah. Total of 6.
6?
Yep.
Okay.
You're awesome at this, man.
I am.
You're so great.
So good. Other dice.
He's talking to him the whole time about it all, so that's why it's
Oh no! Actually, the first watch is the one where he's like,
like,
no,
or no.
he passes out,
Son of a
or
bitch.
Damn it, that means I have to talk to him.
You don't have to.
Either you or me.
All right. It's
second
now the
watch?
time for murder, Hobo.
Oh wow.
Lucky you.
Look at that. Is that a 13 or an 18?
That's an 18.
Okay, so 15, 16, 18, basically.
So you're on the one on first watch, then.
Yeah.
Third watch.
Hey!
5.
Well, he's around. He's awake now. So,
So, is
did
there
anybody want to
anything-
have a conversation?
Yeah, is there anything you want to have a conversation with him with?
Not really. I'm not really.
Well, he's passed out on her watch anyway.
No, it's
No,
his.
He's passed out on mine.
Mm.
The guy that botched.
I couldn't think of anything. I felt like that guy covered it all. And so I was like, I'm just gonna sit here.
Dane?
No, we pretty much grilled him beforehand, so like everything else I could think of would just be repeating what we already said.
Okay.
So just be on the watch.
So, it is one of those for the first watch. He doesn't actually lay down ever. He sits there and like he closes his eyes and while sitting up, just like
Zins out.
yeah, and his like occasionally you do notice like while he's even though he's completely zoned out, like if there's like noise, he
Okay.
Kind of like what I do when I pass out.
That's probably why I'm botching so bad is notice a move and I'm immediately looking over.
but basically for the after you go to sleep, so during Psycho's watch, Psycho and Elaine get to watch him. Basically he pulls out and it's been tucked away, but he pulls out armor and he's like repairing it and putting it together, and slowly starts donning it.
What type of armor?
What type of armor?
Is he a lighty?
It's leather.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, is he doing light, medium, heavy?
Nope, it's a
It's a leather.
it's a leather. Some of it's studded leather. Psycho and Dane, give me perception checks.
With a disadvantage,
Or well, what was your watch check?
mine was an 18.
18? 5? Okay.
You gonna make a fine investigator.
Yeah, nothing.
No.
And he wouldn't have. For you, there's a time frame wouldn't allow for it.
Okay.
Oh, great.
So, the rest of you start to wake up. He never lets the fire go down. It stays, and like there's a time periods with Psycho and Elaine that like he walks away for a minute and comes back with more wood, and the fire stays like pretty blazing almost all night. as it starts to get closer to breakfast, he even, like, one of the times he goes away, he comes back, and he's got another rabbit. And he takes the time to skin it and throw it on. And as everybody wakes up, he's... So, morning.
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 You will be headed on your way?
Yeah. Is there anyone there that we need to speak to in particular?
They will make themselves known as you get closer.
Are we likely to run into any hostile brethren of yours?
Not that I know of.
I'm going to do an insight on that.
Okay.
That's just too shifty. Something I would say.
Does it sound like something I would say? Insight check.
15.
15. He's not telling the full truth.
That's what I thought. I won't confront him about it. I just keep an extra eye out for suspicious activity.
Basil,
Mm-hmm.
your passive perception, now that it's morning and he has his armor on.
Yeah.
He has a noose hovering around his back.
No.
He is news.
It's sort of disturbing to you, as it looks like you can actually see faces in the armor.
Nothing like a campfire with some good yummy faces.
And I'm just gonna be staring at the armor, kind of perturbed. Is that custom armor?
Yes.
Does it look like standard leather? Because knowing how to skin and tan, does it look like it should be animal tans?
Give me a...
Or is this human?
Give me a nature check.
16.
16. It is not all animal.
The parts that do not seem to be animal are the ones with faces.
Long pig.
Oh, so you're convincing now.
On second thought, we're gonna go.
Did you
the
make it
other
yourself?
way.
I did.
I'm trying to remember exactly how I worded it. People who were aggressively trying to conform. When he was talking about the 3 powers of a city.
Oh.
I was trying to remember how he put that. Were they too aggressive?
Their transgressions
Deserved it?
deserved it.
Are they moving at all?
No.
Okay. Like,
That would be
if it was
creepy
the,
as hell.
like...
No, it's like it was pinned, like either, because it is studded leather,
Mhm.
it's either been like studded in and has slowly like...
So, he's Chain Massacre Jason.
Mm,
Lovely.
This the guy with we're interested in what he has to say. That says
Why?
more
Look
about
at the
us
woods
than
over
him.
there.
Yeah.
The best part is like only Basil's passive perception
What's
was enough to
beautiful
get there.
morning?
Yeah, he's
and
the
only
best
Basil was the
perception.
one interested in what that armor was. Huh. Well, maybe there won't be any transgressors where you're headed.
There is only hope.
This has been an interesting breakfast. I kind of want that armor.
Ugh.
It's studded. It's an upgrade. Fuck off.
But it's got faces on it.
Then I always have friends.
Uh,
I have someone to talk to. You guys don't fucking knew it.
I think we've noticed it after a little bit. It's just the initial.
You caught a call of attention to it.
I did. I know. Did you
Is
make
that
it yourself?
custom armor? Who would not look at that point?
The guy's saying, "Hey, look at the bird."
Lawful good.
He's
Ooh,
mocking both of us,
actually,
man.
Yeah. Let me hold on. I just check these guidelines right quick, just in case.
They are just guidelines.
Chaotic neutral?
Nope.
Chaotic neutral. You're chaotic. That's why I'm open to different ways of doing things.
Too late for their help. I'm neutral good. Yeah. Too late for them. That's all. I'm just highly perturbed now.
Can we visibly see it on
Is
his
there a
face?
non-spell way
Oh
of
yeah.
communicating with
Oh,
the
yeah.
deity?
With my team.
No, I'm asking like a rules question. Can I like use a channel divinity not to do an effect, but just to get a general sense of what my deity would feel about what I'm doing?
I mean, you can talk to your deity at any point that you want. Just like in where you can have prayer to Thor, Odin.
You just might not get a response.
Yeah.
Until you get the community spell, and then you get. at
Okay,
least 3
that's what I was
responses.
asking. Is like you have to use a.
Do you have to use
a
community
spell
talk
to
or
get-
what?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Some of the deities do talk back to their
And the saints also.
patrons.
Yeah.
And the saints do occasionally as well. And sometimes you might not even get your deity. Like you'll ask your deity something, and then a saint just. And it's that awkward, like, there's those stories, and this is a standard, like, fairy tale myth thing for the world, is like somebody prays for something, and then, like, one of the saints randomly shows up and gives them the answer that they were looking for. But it's the whole, like, it's still one of those, like, it wasn't just like, oh, here's you the answer. It's the saint shows up and gives, like, the guidance that leads to the answer. And it was the whole, like, I didn't think that the saints were real, and
There you go.
That lens that he was using to look at us, do they use that same thing at the registration process?
good question.
Because I've been registered.
Right.
I've been at the registry process.
But not registered yourself.
Yes, I'm registered
Okay.
too. Just
That's fine.
meaning,
Like, he and I were both registered. It's just mine popped up first.
mine's next level.
They do not have something. They don't have what he has. To look at people now.
Did the object have like any runes or anything on it, or was it just?
It was not. It was dark.
That's right.
You're. Basically, all it looked like to you was it was a
Awesome.
rod
Things.
made of sort of like a greenish glass.
Gotcha. 'Cause I remember they had used a rod.
He wasn't actually looking at us. He was just taking a toke. Oh, y'all got magic. Cool.
Oh, dude, you guys should check out this magic, man.
But anyway, yeah, so it's about another 4 days there.
I'd say closer to 4.
And it's on the other side of the lake, right?
Well, you're halfway there.
Safe travels to you.
To you as well.
What kind of magic do you cast?
That is brought to me by my wonderful lord.
His patron.
So you're a cleric.
Yes.
I mean, there's patrons, there's deities.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's warlocks who can heal themselves.
They can get a book that gets extra spells. One of them can create thralls. Specifically, the Great Old One.
Oh wait.
That's why I was like, that's why I'm having issues. And then I started thinking about it. It's like, huh, Great
Wait,
One,
I got it. He's a
Great
sorcerer.
Old One.
Yes. We're taking up all of your time, and appreciate you talking to us.
I just begin walking.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm just like.
anywhere we might be able, our paths cross again, where we're likely to meet up with you?
If our paths are to cross again, the Lord has deemed it, and it will happen.
Very well.
Okie dokie.
I was trying to slyly ask where the fuck he was going.
Yeah.
And he is averting that like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
That smart bastard.
All we know is he's going to another city in this.
Oh, is
Region.
there anything we need to tell anyone when we get there?
No.
Okay.
If they need to talk to me, they know how to.
I didn't know if it was like, if they needed to have a password or something like that.
His name is Cassius. I'm sure everybody knows who he is if we told them.
Cassius sent us.
There are no passwords. It is open to the flock.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I finish packing my things. I completely avoid any kind of handshake because I do not want to get anywhere near that armor. Although, me as a person kind of wants it. For the character. Character doesn't fucking want it.
So he takes the time. Basically, all he has to do when he's ready to go
Mhm.
is he rolls up the bedroll. And as he's rolling it, you can actually hear stuff moving in it as he's rolling it up. And like he ties it up
I don't know why I threw that at you.
and like slings it over his shoulder, and he takes what's left in his cup and he tosses it on the fire, and he good day to you.
Look on your travels.
Which direction would he be heading?
He's going in the opposite, in the direction you guys came from.
Like he's heading towards Farron.
Heading towards the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're currently not on the main road anymore. Right?
Yeah.
You're on a side road.
But I just wanted like north, south, east, west.
You're currently headed. So he's headed sort of northish, because you're headed more of a south.
By
A
southwest.
southern, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to like have enough to be us to be able to provide details to the.
Yeah, because we'll be
the
once
asshole
we are
cops.
an hour away from him, I would say.
Okay.
Medane will report in and
Okay.
let them know there is a missionary.
Great wording.
I am making a silent little prayer to Cryfella that he gets stopped. And same goes to the one that I hate more than all other gods.
To Cryfella?
No. One to Cryfella and one to another under her domain that I hate.
Okay.
Is the one you paid a saint then?
Technically,
Because like,
So you're talking about
That's it,
Pharisees.
mm-hmm.
I don't know where mine
He
went.
gets struck down by Cryfell and make it as painful as possible.
I mean, we all know what he's going to do.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a strong suspicion it's to do some more bullshit like.
Oh, I
what they
fully
did
expect him to
before.
go recruiting.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm using the right word.
Ah, there it is.
So, you travel about an hour,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and
We could actually take a quick pace if we wanted to.
I mean, I just wanted to give time to get away.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, we still have to wait on those reinforcements that they're sending.
Well, that's why I'm reporting in to let,
Right.
because I
But,
imagine they can let the reinforcements know.
but what I'm saying is, they're on their way. If we travel too quick, they're gonna be too far away to help.
Right.
So we do need to like be deliberate more than quick.
Basically, just give a general description. Give
Really
details,
skinny. Armor has faces.
Give details that he produced to us as well, because I mean we're gathering intelligence, so that's what
We're making that extra 5k gold, damn it.
fucking right.
so you give your report, and you get no response.
They're joining the enemy faction. We kill them on sight.
Great.
Band on the run.
When you pray, do you pray to the deity and the saints can respond?
So the deity can also respond.
Okay.
It's just a percent chance. Or
Yeah.
Depending on.
I do not have a motive to drop them as my deity,
Right.
and they would know that of me. But I do have questions. Maybe they know more about the deity that was being talked about. If he's truly evil and malicious, then
Okay.
No,
They-
you pray
they
and you
need to
get
be
the
stopped.
response. New
Yeah.
fun, who dis?
yeah.
Or who the fuck you talking about?
So are you actually praying to your deity?
Yeah,
Daniel?
while he's making his report,
Okay.
I'll channel as much into conversation.
So what are you gonna say to your deity?
That'll be about the same time that I'm doing my silent little one, not expecting an answer. Not really wanting one either.
I'll give as much detail in what Cassius said about him. Like he was an old god, but he now has returned, and apparently he has the power to make magic work.
Okay.
That sort of thing, to see if they know anything about it. They might or they might not, but they have their power for a reason. I was wondering if it was something that they have learned about. Like they would be more interested in stopping him, of course, because that's how they thrive on the idea of, you know, if a new deity comes in, they're going to take followers away from them. You know.
Okay. You make your prayer. No response that you know of.
Okay.
There's no direct response. Is the best way to word it.
You're just looking for signs here, bro.
And there's like this thing that appears in front of you. This is a sign.
Yeah.
Come on, what do you? I need a sign. Come on.
You get a stop straight to the face.
So You're going to continue on your journey down the road?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you going quietly, or are you moving at full pace now?
I say full pace.
Full face.
Full pace? Okay.
I still vote for
I'm not saying fast pace.
Cautious.
I'm saying full pace. Just regular pace.
Yeah, just a regular pace.
okay.
Not like fast.
I just needed, if we do need to make a stop and wait for the reinforcements, we need to strategically plan that out.
Yeah. Well, they'll have to let us know when they get closer.
Let's see. Day goes by uneventfully. Who's got first watch?
Always do. It's a 10.
Second watch?
Ten.
Third watch. It works it out.
We've been active in this session. Fuck off.
Damn it.
Yeah, we
Seven.
actually role played. That was
Usually we just kill everything.
you're on
Your,
with.
your night goes by uneventfully.
I wanted to murder Hobo. I'm so bad at the end of that.
He kept on throwing out like little
It's like, the armor has faces. He needs to die.
the looking glass, the things that were in his bedroll. Like you kept on throwing out little crumbs.
No, how much you want to bet there were fucking ooze vials in that bedroll?
100%.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah,
That
definitely.
and any kind of gear because he didn't need the bedroll. So
No reason why he would need a bedroll is to hide stuff in it because he doesn't
Or
need to
hide a
sleep.
body while he skins the face and adds it to his armor.
I feel like
he only
he
needs the head though.
He assured us that they deserved it.
Keeps it warm.
Like I totally didn't believe anything he was saying. Like totally.
I'm neutral good, man, and that was pushing it. It's like, well, they're not in need anymore.
It's not like I'm more or less. He's not doing it to me, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like.
Why am I
Be
the good
hostile.
guy now?
So you continue on your way. Perception rolls?
Everybody, or just like at different points during
Just
the day.
for, whoever's,
Leading.
yeah. Somebody.
He rolled.
6?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not following her.
I hope you're not following any female. We don't have one
I
here.
need one.
You horn dog.
So, you travel half the day.
Quit stinking with your dick, psycho.
It leads all his actions.
metaphorical dick.
No, psycho has a dick.
No, that character. Yeah.
All right, he lets his Peter be the leader.
And about, as you're traveling,
Mhm.
you notice a group coming in your direction.
For sure. Do we duck to the side or what?
Fireball.
Step to the side.
Do they seem to be expediently heading towards us or at a leisurely pace?
Basically at a leisurely pace.
Okay.
Gauntish or humanish.
They don't seem to be like charging at us.
Yeah.
Just
We could get out of the
cautiously
way.
We can just hop out of the way and just go on the other side of them.
Alright. Just cautiously.
Guess he said we shouldn't expect any unwarranted aggression.
Yeah, but he already called bullshit on that.
He calls bullshit on 90% of the things everyone says.
That's also true.
He's like,
I mean, I grew up on the streets. I don't have a very trusting mindset.
this is very true.
Very, very true.
I say we just step out of their way, continue on.
Yep. Agreed.
They seem to start being aggressive.
No hostility. We'll
Yeah.
just step aside and let them pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the three people of war.
So you basically, you're going down the road, you're going to, go off to the right
Yeah.
and let them. So they notice that you're like moving off a little bit, and they do the same.
Nice.
Get your magical
Into
wares
our
here.
way.
Is it like one of those awkward things, like you're walking
I know.
and someone's blocking your way, so you go left and they go left?
No.
No, they went left. We went left as well because if we're heading this way, it does that.
But as you start to get closer to them, you do realize that they are in the robes and they are gaunt.
Oh.
Should we say hi?
Is it toward the end of the day?
This is about
Yeah.
halfway through the day.
Okay.
So afternoonish.
And I can't report in that there's a big group coming.
Afternoon, gents.
Looking over about 3.5 days travel, following this way, right?
Talking to one of the guys in the robes.
When you say that, one of them stops and turns and looks, and he turns and looks at, like, taps one of the others and makes hand gestures, and he, have you seen a gentleman in bright colors?
Was he in bright colors?
I've seen a gentleman who had faces on his armor.
He is prepared for battle. Excellent.
We're just
Battle.
gonna...
Are you looking to go
Oh no.
find him because you know what direction he went in?
So he is on this road.
Yes.
Yes.
About how many
We will
are there?
find him.
About how many are there right
You'll
now?
find him?
Yes.
Are you hunting him?
Or is he scouting for you?
He has a letter.
Okay.
Okay. About how many of these gone people are there?
6.
Okay. We can take him.
No.
Kill them all.
No.
What 3.5 days travel, yes? After
Yes.
the great words of him.
Let's.
Um,
I don't think they've responded as his name yet.
Great words from him. I'm interested in meeting the great one.
We spoke to Cassius. He's the one that extended the invitation to the gathering.
Excellent. 2 days.
2. Thank you very much.
It's a nice afternoon, isn't it?
What the hell?
The fuck?
Wait, he had said 4 before, now he said 2. So
They're probably
it's
moving up.
traveling, like the entire camp.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
anybody else gonna say anything?
Just say have a nice
Look on
day.
the road.
Oh, okay. As soon as they get ready to move by, as they're walking by, I'm going to invoke duplicity.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Are you starting a fight?
Bing.
Are you starting this?
Oh yeah.
What?
I know what they're doing. I know what they're going to do, and I'm not
Do
okay
you
with
though?
it.
Do you though?
So
What if they're just going to Farron to buy like food
So what are you doing?
after blowing it up?
Apparently he's blowing shit up.
Yeah.
He is
Party
starting
like
shit
this.
without letting anyone know.
Well, I mean, all I've done is create a duplicate of myself. Like, it's not like hostile, but
Cause then it might
is preparing for hostility. Because my plan is to launch a guiding bolt into the back of the head of one of them.
Jesus
be.
Christ.
Oh my god! He's trying to kill us.
Probably not start a fight. We're outnumbered.
Stop. Stop.
So
I don't see it happening.
I don't
It's
call upon my
behind
deity
me.
for power to not use it.
I thought you worshipped out of love.
It's called.
Pick your battles wisely. Live to see another day.
So you're as
Can I
they-
launch it as a surprise?
Okay.
Guiding bolt.
17 to hit.
17.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 46.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me put them out there.
Okay.
Well, I know this is going. Guiding bolt's verbal.
And I'll cast it from the duplicate.
Well, wait. We're going that way. We're going the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can do that.
Right.
So they can, like, they know from what direction it came, and they you know, might go after the duplicate instead of me.
So where's your duplicate?
I just put him out there.
Oh
it's,
no,
it's
Yeah.
right there. Where's he at?
But, I mean, where?
I mean, that's a good
where's the
formation. I'll do that. He's the duplicate.
Okay.
The gray bottom is the duplicate.
No, I know that. I just meant,
Okay.
where was he placed? Where?
I mean,
was
that's
he
a pretty
popping
good
up at?
formation. I like that.
Actually, yeah, I was about to say it should have been.
I don't want to get killed.
No, Dane's gonna be sacrificed. It's fine.
Psycho, go in front.
Okay.
Go you belong.
So, what'd you get to hit?
17.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
Who the hell
man.
are these
10.
guys?
I don't know, but they're cool looking.
10,
Really cool looking.
10 points.
They're in gimp suits though.
10.
For which one are you aiming at?
We'll say this guy.
That guy?
Yeah.
How much did you do?
10.
He's dead.
Exploded that head.
Okay.
Now we roll initiative.
Well, now I'm gonna have
Yep.
GS1, GS2. Good.
Aww.
Serves you right.
Yeah,
What you get for starting
The
this
shit.
first to go gets to go last.
Probe. G1. G2. R1, R2.
That's a 4.
Well, hold on. 25 to 20.
22.
15 to 20.
Oh really? I'm by myself.
10 to 15.
13.
11.
My spell did not cause a catastrophe.
What was yours, Basil?
13.
13, 11. Chauncey, what do you got?
A 4.
4.
Serves
That's
us
right, Mr. Nat 1 asshole that starts this fight.
Well, yeah, I was like, let's fight. And then I was like, oh, a butterfly.
Wait, don't you have to roll for your dice for
He did.
the?
I
He
did.
did.
Okay.
Got a 17.
Okay, starting with the Dane.
Oh, fucking hell. Obviously, they're turning around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? You should say, what the hell?
It was a teleporting goblin. He did it. That kobold came out
I'm
of
so
nowhere.
gonna die. 10, 15, 20.
There's
I'll
20.
use my whip and throw a dagger at the
Now watch me
guy on the end.
Watch me, Eden. Watch me whip.
Oh
Does
god.
19 hit?
Eden.
Yep.
This guy right here on the end?
Okay.
Whip it. Whip it good.
That is 7 damage.
He's still up.
Then hucking the dagger at him.
Yeah.
That is 13.
Just barely.
Just barely hits. 5 damage.
12.
He's still up.
Pulling out rapier and scimitar. Because now that's next.
Are you gonna attack with either of them?
Okay.
How long did you hold Trey Bucket against me?
That's very true. But that one's still just flabbergasted. I mean, come on.
Hey man, it's the same deal as Matt saying sigil.
True.
He had never heard it, he'd only read it. And so I saw Trey Bucket. Or Trey Butchett. Because I didn't know it was French. Yeah, I know it's Trebuchet. Now.
Let's see.
Let's see, who do they attack?
Basil.
Oh shit. Well, I see my mark, and I cast Hunter's Mark on this one.
The one on the end.
Mm-hmm. The one that he's been assaulting. 8.
Misses.
No, Hunter's Mark is a spell.
Oh,
Rolled an 8.
you're good.
I have to make sure because I'm not trained.
Yeah, no. I had to. I was like, huh? Oh yeah.
He has to roll for cantrips.
I don't have cantrips.
Rangers don't have cantrips.
Oh,
I'm
so that's a
half-caster.
first level as well?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm a half caster.
Yeah, we still have to roll for first level spells too.
Oh, wait. I got a fighting style. Fuck yeah. It's 14 to hit.
That hits.
And 15 damage to him.
He's dead.
Wow. You can do a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is badass.
Oh, sorry, not 15. 12.
And then you can
Still
bonus action
Yeah,
move
he's still
it,
dead.
right?
I'm pretty sure he was on like what?
Yeah, that's
2?
why I can attack. It's a bonus action. But I can use a bonus action on some subsequent turns to move it.
Okay.
And you wonder why I'm grumpy all the time?
So
There's 5 of us and 4 of them.
the two with the
There wasn't at first.
Yeah, those two guys.
Mhm.
They turn and go for the closest person.
Huzzah! Let's go.
They
I'm going to
can't do
haunt
that.
you. By the way.
They're like, you're not gonna die.
He comes back as a ghost-wise halfling.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
11,
Nope.
6.
Nope.
How dare you!
Psycho.
You were so friendly before.
You're
To kill
gonna
you.
die! And then they slash at the air
Why
next
would
to
you
him.
do this?
Fuck you. Because I've heard you cast Guiding Bolt before. Guiding Bolt is verbal and somatic.
Except
For its
it wasn't me, or was it?
What was that?
pizza.
Oh shit.
It wasn't me, or
So-
was it?
ah!
I don't know if it was there for a while. Shepard noticed and I was like, oh crap.
Okay.
What you did?
Frostbite, because,
That's what you do.
Because why the fuck?
yeah, on
not?
one of them that's.
You're as cold as ice.
Those. Okay.
Oh, it's a concept.
Yeah.
Portent, they fail.
13.
They just pass.
Oh,
Your
man.
spell save is 13?
Yeah?
8 plus 2 plus 3. Why'd you put
Last
intelligence
guy
as your
turns.
What are you talking about?
Why'd you use intelligence as your main stat?
Because that's how I cast my spells.
Wisdom
No,
is how you
wisdom
cast
is-
spells.
Oh.
Druids.
20.
When you hit level
Oh, I
4, you
used
can bump
intelligence
both of
because of
those.
my backstory.
Oh,
Basil. 20. Or not Basil.
I was like,
Psycho.
ah!
Or not. Blah.
It ain't.
It dang.
Yes, a
That
20 will
doesn't
hit me.
make any
20
sense.
hits. Sorry.
What?
What dice do I
You can
use?
just cast spells before
What?
that stat you want.
Oh,
No.
like which one?
No.
No, I've
She
said
did
it
it
wrong.
for her backstory.
Take
Yeah.
4 piercing damage as an arrow thunks into your chest.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have moved my charisma to my
You battle with
constitution.
arrows, do you?
Chauncey.
It wouldn't really make a difference, but I used intelligence just because I was supposed to.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
At
We
level
get 2
14,
attacks.
you can do.
Oh, goody!
There, bump both of those up, and you go to +3 and a +4.
That's gonna be a
If
miss,
you
probably. 9.
Yeah, no, I misses.
Chauncey.
And I will strike with my mace. This guy.
Okay.
Please don't cast a fireball on me.
Mace plus 4, 14 to hit.
14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Which guy?
That one?
Yeah.
That hits.
5 points of damage.
Still up.
1 and 2.
That's my turn.
Adain.
And Duplex is gonna do the wiggle.
Okay.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just be distracting. That's what he does.
He does the running man
16.
or the truffle shuffle.
The worm.
Do what?
16 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage.
To this guy?
Stab the guy on the other hand.
That definitely hits. It's 17 on the die.
Let's see it.
6. Yay! 10 damage.
He's dead.
I was like,
Stab, slice.
Did you lop his head off? Strangulation.
Stab.
and then you
slice.
catch me rolling, 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 rolling.
This is how he makes the face mask.
You see the guy in the red
Mhm.
wiggle his fingers.
Ah, fuck.
It's okay, one day I'll get to learn silence.
And the guy in front of him's wounds start to close up.
Sweet.
How much?
So it looked like they closed up fully.
How much damage did he take?
5.
Yes. Basil.
Trying to help keep track.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark is going to go on the guy in the robes.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. I'm going to guess that an 8 doesn't pass.
You can't put it on him. You want to put it on somebody else.
Oh shit.
Oh, Sanctuary. Wait. Sword? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. It's not technically an attack, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
No, it says if it's target. If he's targeted.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
wow. That's pretty dope. So it'll go on the archer. And then. Ah! 17 on the die.
That hits.
8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
Did you add in your own more damage?
8 plus
He's still
3
up.
plus
Oh.
3.
He's a healthy dude.
That's easy for me.
Next up is that dude.
He's a little mad now.
As you should be.
11. I'm guessing that misses.
It actually misses everyone.
Psycho.
Frostbite.
On.
Okay.
Con save.
Con save.
It's okay. I have a pencil holder.
That's an 8.
He fails, so he takes.
I really want to get one of those huge combs.
You should
The
get
straightener.
just get Ray of Frost somehow.
He gets 5 cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his weapon attack.
Okay.
Take that.
On this guy.
The bow.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna play bowman with
Tit
you.
for tat.
Yep.
That's a nat 20 to hit.
16 to hit.
That hits.
So sad for you.
6 piercing.
And that is a pass on the first con save.
11 to hit.
Miss.
What concept?
Hit
Hunter's
concentration.
Mark.
Oh, I keep
Chauncey.
on forgetting their spells now.
That's why I have the rings out.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hit. Just amazing.
Okay.
Oh, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Hell, 4 damage.
He's dead. Idane.
Moving on up.
Duplicate's doing the victory dance.
Do I need to go ahead?
Yep.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Ooh, that's good. 20.
Act as normal.
Yep. Stab and slice. Not with that. Imagining an 8 doesn't hit.
Nope.
But a 15?
That does.
And that's 6 damage to the robed figure.
Okay. Well, he's up next.
And he's pissed.
Yep, he is.
Uh-oh.
He'd be
Inflict
pissed.
wounds! Inflict wounds!
Shut your face up!
He's a cleric! Inflict wounds!
That would suck, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, thank you.
Inflict wounds is very, very sucky.
6.
6.
It kills people.
3d10.
It's all your fault.
It is.
Idane dies. It's all your fault, and we're gonna
We
be mad at
literally
you
just
the
had
whole
the
time.
conversation of, they don't act aggressive if you're not aggressive. So the first thing you do is, hi, bam.
They said the wrong things.
No, one guy did.
Well,
Wearing faces.
they are together.
He may have just been like, the guy wearing, well, we're trying to find him. He has a letter.
So what does it inflict wounds do?
3d10.
Yeah,
Fuck.
the,
You have to make an
hell.
attack
the guy
roll,
in the
though.
robe also
Spell
said
attack
that
roll
he's
and
ready for
3d10.
battle.
Oh, he's ready for battle. Good. Then he might be having to do
Spell
battle with
attack
them.
roll.
Yeah. Please tell me that's not a nat 20.
The hell, man?
Is it?
Yeah.
On an inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry for giving him that idea.
Yeah.
Also,
No, I'm sure that's what he was going to do anyway.
also, maybe Fritz will show up and rescue again, and you'll be another 6k in
Got
debt.
it. As long as you don't do 38, I'll be okay.
Is it 19 on the dice right there?
I'm 24.
24 damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I'll go ahead and do this for you.
Thank you.
Not
Does
dead.
that mean Sanctuary's broke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Actually, when he attacked, it broke. It would have broken it anyways.
Basil, you're up.
I'm having to check for something right quick after I go ahead and roll for the attack. Fuck you.
What?
You're
It's a
over
nat
at
20. And 3 plus 6 is 9 plus 2 is 11 damage to Mr.
Gotcha.
Arrow.
Okay.
Puts
What's he
him
at?
at 27 total.
He's dead.
Give me the ring back.
And you can,
Let's say bonus action move it.
Oh, that's what I'm checking right
Yes,
quick.
you can bonus action move it.
Or not on that. It was whether to move it and now or because of 2-weapon fighting. If you don't have the dual wielder or fighter feat, I'm having to check on.
you don't have your
You want me to
modifier for the
cast
second
Cure
attack.
Wounds on you?
Nope, that's not what I was looking for.
Don't know, I'm unconscious.
I needed to make sure.
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do you have any
There we go.
potions left?
I have one potion.
But
I
bows
saw it.
are two-handed except for the light crossbow or the hand crossbow. So if it was a hand crossbow, I could have thrown a dagger. But that's it for me.
Psycho.
I'll be able to track him.
Force feed.
Okay. Roll those dice.
I roll or shall you
I
the second?
mean, you can roll. I'd rather you roll.
I don't care. Somebody's gotta roll it.
You get 5.
Yeah, 5.
Plus
Hey.
2.
No,
No,
that's,
no, 5
that's,
total.
that's it. That was
Okay.
a 1 and a 2.
Well, I held
Well, you're
the
alive. You don't
bottle.
have to make
I'm
that
alive,
saves.
and I don't have to make death saves.
That's the one
Chelsea.
we've been tasting and making notes of, so it's a little bit less.
Yeah.
Let's go with inflict wounds with advantage. He likes it, so I like it too.
Did he roll, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spell. That's a 20 to hit.
That is. He's dead.
He had 1 HP, didn't he? 2.
Yep.
There's no point in rolling.
I just want to because it's
Yeah.
Wow.
14 points of.
That would have been 28
Yeah.
if it had
Yeah.
crit.
So I'll
Yeah.
I'll grab his throat and watch him wither away in my hands.
Okay.
You hurt my friend.
Do you want me to cure wounds on you?
No, that's not.
Now we just need to know: are there any glass vials that shattered?
Let me search him.
You search him?
Yep.
Give me a perception.
I'll help him out. Oh, come on. Oh, he did that. I'll help you out with it.
Okay.
So,
I'll search the robe guy, so I'm searching. So 14
14.
on his corpse. That's withered.
There are 3 vials on him. And
I would like some to restock my arrows. I can only carry up to 40. So.
Oh yeah, I need to go get my dagger back.
what?
Did you darken this with tea or coffee?
Nope.
It smells wonderful.
It sat in the oven for like an hour.
Hey.
Is it those symbols?
Mm-hmm.
Give me that.
Are you checking over Adane, or are you with Chauncey right now?
I can still see Chauncey.
So are you looking at what he's looking
Yeah.
at? You're actively peering over his shoulder while checking on
Well,
Adane?
I already asked Chauncey. if
Well,
he
I
was
mean, he,
Oh, okay.
he already fed me the potion.
Yeah. So I'm like, give me that.
I'll start checking through the other guys.
Okay.
Do you know what they mean?
No, but I have something similar.
Well, Psycho finally got a voice and extra
It smells
emotion.
wonderful.
Psycho has emotion. Shit.
Sorry, it's a puzzle. He gets excited.
Do you want me to roll to find my dagger and the one guy that I threw it at?
Yeah.
You don't have that perk.
And do you need me to roll?
In Skyrim, where you always
checks?
recover your arrows.
For what?
Do you need me to roll an investigation check on the rest
Perception.
of them? Okay.
53?
You find it.
12.
Well, there's one symbol similar already.
I see a lot
I
more
see
than
that.
one.
Are they all wearing the
Come
robes,
here, come
or
look
No.
at it with me.
Some of them are dressed slightly different, but most of them do have some sort of robes on. But one of them is like he has no armor.
like
Whereas
the cleric?
Yeah,
He did not have armor. He just had robes.
yeah.
Well, that's pretty stupid. I wear armor. Under my
On
robe.
the rest of them, you find 2 more vials,
Red liquid.
green liquids,
I found 3.
all green liquids.
I'm going to drink them and become one of them now.
You also find 17 gold.
It gets a little bit lower now.
Yay.
Everybody gets 4, and you get 5.
He can have mine too. He's the one that's in debt.
That's why I gave him the
So you
extra.
can
And
get,
we
you
got
can get 4 more. 'cause of
The
my
2
debt.
guys have longbows and short swords.
Believe it or not, money is not his motive. It's not Chauncey's motivation.
just a klepto.
3 of them have scimitars.
It's power.
And the last guy, all he has is a staff. The 3 have leather armor. Oh, they all have leather armor except for the one dude.
I'll take this.
Standard leather.
Standard leather.
Is it just like a plain quarterstaff?
That's
Would
obviously a name.
an investigation check be able to do a little bit of cryptography,
Deciphering.
deciphering cryptography?
I think there's like a feat for that.
I mean, I've got a
No.
whole bunch of.
Because I can already guess that these two are E's,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm guessing
That's
meat.
Why do you guess those are E's?
E is the most common letter ever used in
I mean,
our language.
so basically, I'm gonna be throwing things out.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys have to figure it out.
Okay. Just making
Did you
sure.
tell anybody else about that letter?
Told me
Also,
about
I
it.
will be taking one more
Him.
scimitar.
I told him because he was.
I'm going to become the human drinks.
I got it. It says drink more Ovaltine.
That was it. I just find it very
Mind if I see that letter?
interesting that your sister
She goes exploring a lot.
spotted those.
There we go.
My
And
sister said that to me.
These assholes have the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was involved with the other thing.
Maybe if we meet up with Fritz again, she might know something.
And there's no book or anything on these guys?
Remember, he said we had to deliver a letter.
Well, that's not going to happen.
See, this is something that you should have told us about while we were in Farron.
I was exploring it while I was there. I didn't know if you guys really were interested.
You brought it to me, and
We were with each other almost
Yeah,
constantly
But
there.
I brought it to him in particular because he was in town the whole time. I was not.
We were in Farron
You
for like
just got-
2 days.
Yeah, but I got this.
Oh
way
yeah, that's
before.
right. You got there ahead of time. My bad.
We got there. I got this way before that.
Well, yeah, but this is in Farron. I take it, right?
It's in Farron.
Yeah.
But
Did you find any of the symbols in Farron?
No.
Did you have time to look?
we tried.
yeah, I did a check to see
Okay.
if I had spotted them, and he said no.
Okay.
Sadly.
Dump the bodies in the nearest ravine, or behind the trees or whatever.
Okay.
I don't think you can clean up the mess from that spell you did.
It's not really messy. It's kind of a withering.
No, the first one.
Oh,
Head exploded. It's everywhere. Just pretty much right there, there.
Body part
they tore up ours and threw them over there.
there.
What if they're not letters? What if they're directions?
Pretty sure it's. Like,
Oh yeah. Like it'd be kind of funny though.
Was the staff just like a simple quarterstaff?
Yeah.
No markings or metal or.
Nope. Actually, more like a walking stick.
Hmm.
Could be used as a club.
Just don't have enough information yet.
What's it?
We
Well, hang on to it.
probably need a couple more to establish a pattern.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Like when they put this symbol in this
Or-
position on the line, it means this.
Nose.
Pretty sure it's a C.
What are you?
Oh.
I wasn't.
Did you have any luck with the first piece of paper?
Cassius.
No, I couldn't.
See?
I didn't find anything.
Cassius,
so I couldn't really-
CASSIUS.
I mean, that's how we would know
Cassius
from
Clay.
the great grandfather his spelling of his name.
Hey, you're smart. You knew who I was talking about. How was Cassius spelled?
Oh yeah, that's right.
CASSIUS.
That's how I would assume, but could be CASIUS. Could be CASH.
How is it spelled?
IOUS. Cassius.
We need
Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
you need a
Ooh,
contact.
what if Cassius is spelled with a K?
them
That usually.
and then tell them that we have a strong suspicion of a major attack.
Who are we telling this to?
The guard.
He can't make any more
Yeah,
meetings.
I can't today.
He has to wait until tomorrow,
He's already
'Cause I
done it
reported in
once.
this morning.
and it's a one a day thing.
We have to rest then, because
Or we continue moving and go ahead and get there. And if they are, in fact, traveling, we immediately skirt the fuck back and meet up.
okay.
Because we'll be able to tell if they're en route.
The next time you contact them, tell them they have to give us a response, because we need guidance on what to do. I've never spied on a base before. I don't think you have either. We need help with that sort of thing.
It's kind of like tracking. Keep your fucking distance and don't poke the owlbear.
Or is it more like prowling, where you sneak in and get information you need?
I mean, we can always sneak in. Also, we need to hide these.
I already
Yeah.
said that I was doing that. Dragging around,
Okay.
putting them in random places that
And
aren't.
I used my bonus action and only gained 4 HP.
You know?
On a D10, I rolled 2.
It fucking sucks, doesn't it? Tell me about it with my D10 hit die.
Would you like to cure light wounds?
That would be
Plus
fine
fireball
for the-
combo.
I'll be fine for the moment.
So, press on.
Cure light wounds disintegrate.
Yeah.
Shall we press on?
Yes.
You gotta.
So you continue your travels.
On the road again.
The rest of the day is uneventful.
Oh, that's good.
Cassius has been following us secretly,
Mhm.
trying to figure out where he's gonna put our faces on his armor.
I mean,
That
sure
one
as
would
hell
be
don't
nice
come
to
on.
see. I'm gonna
put the cleric right above my left titty. Yes.
Does he let his victims pose for it?
Stud.
I need first watch.
Night off.
I've been keeping track, bro.
10.
I've actually let you sleep 2 nights in a row.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second watch.
Yeah, it doesn't get lower than that. So.
Wow. Both ones.
Oh, double critical fail.
Can't crit fail on
I know.
skill checks.
So that's 4.
It's not gonna be my watch this time.
I'm too distracted by this stuff.
Third watch.
A
That's
20
some entrance.
and a 2.
That's a spectrum right there.
5. Again. It might be my watch.
We're both bad at things. We're both distracted by the letter.
I'm bad at talking to people.
I'm good at talking to people, just not being honest about what I'm
Your
saying.
day goes by uneventful.
The night goes by.
Or,
uneventful?
yeah, night goes by uneventful.
So we get a long rest?
Yep.
Yay! I get HP back.
I get my spell slot back.
I only have one first level spell slot left.
Same.
I, get my
I do
second
not
one
have a
back.
utility spell like yours. My other is detect poison.
Mine is detect disease.
It's a
What
spell.
utility spell do I have?
What are you guys
Sure.
getting up, doing your
And
regular
light.
thing and heading out?
Yeah.
Yep.
And light.
Cantrip.
Utility. Yeah.
I need somebody to give me a perception.
Somebody. The best perception person.
Oh.
Hey!
25?
As the end of the day is coming,
Mhm.
you can make out the semblance of a small town.
I think we're close. I think Cassius was right. You can't really miss it.
Is that the gathering?
Are you gonna kill everybody this time?
He's gonna fucking try.
No.
I'd like
Good.
to intentionally botch my rolls.
I'm
Hi,
telling you,
welcome
they
to
said
the
the wrong
gathering. Why do you
things.
have brain on your bodies?
Wasn't staying that close.
Actually, how far away from the lake are we?
You're still pretty close to it.
Might be a
It's
good
not
time to wash our shit.
We probably smell horrible.
No, we
I'm just covered in my
probably
own
have
blood. It's fine.
viscera all over our stuff. Well, you guys.
I'm just covered in my own blood. It's fine.
Is that your own blood again?
The trench coat has a red lining, so yeah, it makes it a little.
Getting a
Makes
lot
it
of
blend
puncture
in.
holes now.
I'm doing
You should
the
have done a red lining on the inside of it.
Yeah, I was
doing
thinking
the,
about I would be dying a lot.
inflict wounds matters build.
So we can either. Does it look like we can make it by the end of the day, or
You might be able to if you push.
if we push
Well,
fast,
Yeah.
or we could sleep and make it morning.
Yeah.
Insert there.
Sleep. Or do you want to rush in there?
I'd rather not rush in there anyway.
Am I houses?
I'm not rushing.
Alright, house us.
Yeah. With arms wide open, under the moonlight. I don't know why Creed popped in my head.
It's sunlight too.
Under the sunlight.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's nighttime.
I don't know, because I really don't want. I want to go in for information, but I also don't want to go into the middle of all that and potentially.
Them know that we murdered their people?
We need to find out how close
I
or
go
far
in
away the
alone.
reinforcements are.
And learn as much as physically possible. Just kidding. We can easily sleep through the night. When we wake up, we'll be able to tell if this small town has been moving.
Mm,
It does look like a tent town, right?
No, it looks like
Oh.
a town.
Oh, my bad.
Just go up to the front of it. Although we totally didn't kill 6 of you. We're not those guys.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
No,
that.
I straight up would say I don't know who the fuck you are.
Same.
I've known you for 14 days. Don't have any attachments.
What are you guys doing?
What?
Sleep for the night and go in the morning.
Okay.
Sleep for the night,
Are
go
you
in
gonna
the morning.
contact them and ask for guidance?
Oh yeah,
and-
this is New Day.
yeah, I would say I'll report in that we see the town. We're however many days.
Finding Cassius is a priority.
Yeah.
He's going.
We're pretty
prepared
sure
for
that
battle.
missionary is gonna be leading another explosion brigade like before.
Yeah. Mine's 6.
Oh, he's prepared for battle. Look for the man with faces. Save the armor.
The dude has faces and stuff.
And just I guess advise. Do you want us to go in, or
Wait for reinforcements.
We need a response. You can reply to this message.
You wait a few minutes, and it's one of those that you're not anticipating a response, even though you've asked for one. And then all of a sudden you hear, gather as much intel as possible. Your help will be diverted to take care of the one. Stay safe.
Oh, he cares.
fuck all.
Hey, now we get to go into town, and we've got permission.
Yeah,
We-
we'll
we-
gather information from there. That's the only thing I think we can do.
So are we going in pretending to be one of them, or going in wanting to be one of them, or staying
Asking
outside?
That was my goal.
Hmm?
That was my goal.
We go in asking questions on
seeming like we're interested, but we're really not.
Oh, we're not.
Oh, are you?
No, God.
I think the closer in we get, you should try your cure wounds. See what happens.
I should.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. So all of us cast a. Oh.
So,
Give me one level, alright?
first watch.
9.
Do you guys have a campfire up?
No.
Not this close.
I
No.
don't know, what's the temperature like?
Let's
We're
see.
pretty north into into Tayrold now.
Yeah.
We also have bedrolls.
It's cold in Tayrold, and bedrolls aren't always as warm as you think.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I've camped out in the cold without a fire before. It's not terrible once you get to sleep.
It's about 48.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about the
Yeah.
point where I open
That's-
my windows and turn on a fan. That's almost too warm.
48
Yeah.
is too warm.
I don't like to be hot at all. I like to be
Who did?
cold.
All right.
I'll put it this way: 48. I slept in Montreal in 48. Actually, lower than that.
Yeah.
In just a wool sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, once your body heat
It's when it gets to like
concentrates.
the 20s that
It's just
sucks.
putting the fan on during that. Sounds
Uh,
stupid.
28.
It's good.
28 is the
Mm-hmm.
temperature where like you, and it is. It's a few degrees below freezing. That like a wool sleeping bag doesn't help.
Yeah.
I lived in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite
And when I
Yeah,
say
thing
when I
would
say
be,
I slept comfortably, I had like, I think all I had on was like pajama pants.
Nice.
But then I'm also, I like
Woolly
to go,
bear?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
See,
first,
if I was like that, I'd be freezing my butt off. Because I'm so small.
first watch. What we got?
9
9. Second watch.
I got it.
and no campfire.
9 plus 4, 13.
Third watch.
What is it?
It's not this one.
What is that? Oh, it's
It's
20.
20.
Hey,
It's like
cool.
it's not that one.
It's a 15.
It's like
Look at that! 10 more than you usually get!
Hey.
First watch goes by uneventful.
Oh shit.
Second watch goes by uneventful.
It's always your
Third
fucking
watch goes by uneventful up until morning,
Mm.
when you see 4 or 5 people like wandering close to the camp. But it's one of those like you start to like wake people, and then you notice the fact that all they're doing is going down to the lake and like getting water,
Mm.
and then going back up to the.
Town.
Table. I'm kidding.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week. I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching. Lotus, Kerr, thank you for the follow. And everyone, thank you guys so much. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that like and subscribe button. Come on over to Twitch, Mixer, DLive, whatever you like to watch streaming video on. Hit that follow button. That way you can join us live when we're doing this. We do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. with a few occasions. Thank you guys so much. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Till next time, everyone. Peace out.